General Officer Commanding 6th Division, Port Harcourt, Major General Olubunmi Irefin is dead. The GOC was said to have died after contracting the COVID-19 while attending the annual Chief of Army Conference in Abuja. The conference has been cancelled by the Army Authority, who also directed all the participants comprising principal staff officers, GOCs, commandants of army schools, commandants of army operations, among other participations, to embark on 14 days isolation. Coronavirus is still ravaging. Everyone needs to be careful. Everyone needs to be careful. A lot of people are really relaxing. Okay. The extension as powerful army general dies in Abuja. Wow. This is unfortunate. Sorry, if you are one of the people who killed the Lekki Toll protesters, that is the end. But if not, may the Lord take good care of your family. The next general to die is Tukur Buratai. He will surely die before the end of this year. Ho ho! Because he deserves to die by virtue of activities with Boko Haram. As many who know, one thing causing Boko Haram to strive in Nigeria cannot escape death before the year ends. He ordered the Oyibo massacre. Say who you be to wish others dead. Go get something doing. You are dictating to God, isn't it? Well, and some people will think that COVID-19 is a fraud. With all these testimonies death is giving us, everybody has to be careful. Of course, irrespective of anything, you just have to be careful. Just protect yourself. Even if it is fraud, just protect yourself. It is not a joke at all. It is not a joke at all. If you love yourself, love your family, protect yourself. Protect every one of you or family members. Protect yourselves. You order the killing of innocent Igbo men and women in Obigbo. The next will be who? Never can tell. Never can tell. Of course, the relationship between the security personnel and the masses is not just cordial at all. And they are not even trying to mend the fence to bring them together. They are not doing that. They just believe that they are on top of the world. They're whatever anybody wants to do. It's none of their business. It's your own cup of tea the way you want to think. But it's not so. That is why you see people comments like this, people making comments like this because they are not really happy at all. Who knows? Point of correction, Oyigbo, not Obigbo, and all other comments from you are nothing but pure lies. What will you gain in telling lies? Well, yes, next is anyone who is involved in those killings of the people. You are just an empty shaft in human form. Why must you conclude on something you don't know of? And that's why I'm saying the so-called leaders are not trying to bring the people together. Instead, they are trying to separate them, to sow seed of discord, because they themselves, by so doing, when there is no unity, they will continue to gain. But when the people are together, it will be difficult for them to benefit all alone. And that's why you see people, the hatred is just too much. The hatred is just out there. Well, why are you bringing Wike here? He's the least person that should be mentioned in these circumstances. If you don't know what to say, you better keep quiet and let people reign. And let peace reign. Is Wike commander-in-chief? Does the Nigeria military report to Wike? Face issue and stop insulting individual. May the gentle soul of our dear and gallant general rest in peace. And one thing, everybody is owing this debt, his death, everybody is owing it. Okay, another ailment killed the man, not coronavirus. Bunch of liars. Some people still don't believe in this. Like I said, if you love yourself, take care of yourself. Don't join the multitude. Don't join the people that will be saying a lie. Because when the ships are down, everybody's going to answer in Papa Nemo. Rest in peace, General Olubunmi Irefin. We missed you. Rest in peace, General. Rest in peace. Tell me one thing that make him great. Goat that cannot even kill or arrest ordinary Fulani Esme or Boko Haram. You say he's a great man. And wow. Well, imagine life. That is life for you. That is life for you. I'm sure he never envisaged. Somebody that prepared to go for such conference, he never envisaged. If he had felt somehow, he wouldn't have even, in the first place, attend that program. But can you imagine? I hope he repented of all his deeds before his death, because we all will give accounts on the last day. R.I.P. General. Those that kill innocent Igbos in Obigbo will not go unpunished. Rest in perfect peace. Rest in perfect peace. It's unfortunate, and we sympathize with the family. When people die like that, no matter what, you just have to console those who are around them, their family members. No matter how bad the person can be to some people, the person will still be good to some other people, and that is how life is. Everybody cannot like you, everybody cannot love you, and those who hate you, that does not mean everybody will hate you, and those who like you, that does not mean everybody will hate you or like you, vice versa. We just have to be careful, we just have to do the right thing. But unfortunately, people tend to forget, and that is one thing about the so-called leaders in this country, especially the politicians. They tend not to learn from others. Once things happen like that, they always believe or behave as if there's there's another, life has duplicates, that in case this one goes, they will just use another one to replace it. No, that is not it. And unfortunately, again, these guys are not really young people. It is young people that will say, oh, maybe they have not seen life, but the ones that have seen life, yes, yet they don't even take cognizance of things around them. They just live life as if there is no tomorrow. We are talking about the politicians, not even this army general. We're talking about the politicians, those who are in position of authority. They just misbehave. The other day, this man said, Ruben Abati, that there's evil spirits in government house, because it's beats one's imagination that these are these people before they go into the office. You see them as being nice, the people who understand everything that the masses are going through. But as soon as they get there, it's a different thing entirely. They become demigods. They become Alpha and Omega. They don't listen to anybody. And they become an oracle that, they never make mistakes. But until after they have left the office, before their senses will now come, begin to reason like human being. That's where you see them they begin to give excuses, begin to give testimonies, or giving advices. Just like this man is saying that he is regretting electing or bringing Buhari to power, Obasanjo. What were they thinking? At his old age, he's begging for forgiveness. And when all of these things were happening, it's not as if he was a young man, not as if he was a child. They were in their 70s, 80s. But see what is happening. So guys, may the gentle soul of this army general rest in peace. Leave your comments and let's know your thoughts.